Yes, I give it up for Tef Commit. Yes, I'm a co-host of the World of Reggae show. Right now, we just play some instrumental until Ajaeze calling. You know what I mean? So we just keep it running like this.
Happy Earth Strong Diva. Big up Chama
You know, next week is Mother's Day, so we know we want to do something for Mother's Day. You know what I mean? I have to big up the Mother's Days. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Yes. Remember 2024, everlasting acceleration for your meditation in 2024. So what anything you're expecting is gonna come true, you know. But make sure they're gonna give you a fight. There's something going wrong, people. There's something going wrong right now. Are you going hard time? Are you been righteous? Are you getting hard times? Don't worry, it's a blessing around the corner. Something about to break through. Keep expecting something. Because when the acceleration go on into boom, boom, you want to say, wow! You never know what's going to happen. Yes, I. WPRK. Yes, Ajaeze. Hello? Yes, Ajaeze.
Yes, sir. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you loud and clear.
Right, bro. What's going on?
What's up?
Everything cool, Ajaeze.
Yo, I appreciate the love, man. I appreciate you guys having me on. I'm so excited. Big up. Chef Kemet, Samba, World of Reggae Show, 91.5 FM. We outside.
Yes. All right, let me ask you this question. When the music find you?
Where does music find you?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yes, when the music find you.
When did music find me? Oh my gosh. You know, this is one of those things where I think music found me while I was in my mom's stomach. It's one of those things where I came out singing and dancing. This is something I've been doing since I was a kid. I remember when especially when I was young, like 6, 7 years old, even 8 years old, my parents would call me down after my time while they're having all their friends around, and they would put on music for me to dance to. They would put on Michael Jackson music, they would put on reggae music, they would put on African music for me, and I would just sing and dance to entertain them at night. So I've been singing and dancing and performing since I can remember, you know, and then blessed to be able to make a career out of doing something that I love to do.
Yes. Ajaeze, you can hear me?
I can hear you, bro. I can hear you. You sound far away, but I can hear you.
Yeah, man. Yes, it's Tef Commit, man. I want to big you up first and say congratulations on winning, best song at the International Reggae Music Awards, and that's where the all of we link up and stuff like that. You see me? Yeah, man. I have to ask you, how do you feel like your music got impact, coming, with the Afro beats having a big impact in music right now?
How do I feel about my impact?
Yes.
So I think that Afrobeat has done an amazing job. Our community has done an amazing job of creating awareness with our sound. There was a long time, and it hasn't always been that way. I remember there was a long time when in Africa we would celebrate other genres of music past our home, almost to the fact where anytime you heard African music, it's like nobody was interested. They wanted to hear other genres. But now, our current youth have accepted our own native sounds, and Africans are all over the world, and it's been a beautiful blossom of for the Afrobeat community. And for me personally, the way I fit in, I just want people to enjoy what I do. I think that I put a lot into making sure that my fans able to be fully entertained, and I never want to let them down because they're spending so much time and money and everything when they come and see, a performance. I just want my fans to know that when they come and see this Afrobeat performer, that they're gonna get their money's worth. They're gonna get beyond their expectations.
True.
They're gonna have an amazing time.
True.
And one thing that I love to do is I grew up listening to reggae. My dad was a huge reggae fan.
Big up reggae, yeah man.
Yes, and so that's why I naturally flow on grassroots reggae music. Like I feel like if I could just sing grassroots reggae music all day, like I would be so happy. The vibes would be so sweet and uplifting. There's something organic and unbelievable about the grassroots reggae sound, and I just love it so much.
True.
As much as I'm an Afrobeat artist, I will even say that I consider myself very, very strong on the grassroots reggae side, and I can even say that I have a small preference to even sing on those kind of grassroots reggae music. So yeah, it's really exciting to me. So that's what I'm bringing to Afrobeat. I'm bringing together like two different vibes where I have the Afrobeat side, I have the reggae side, and depending on how you feel that day, you can enjoy the different sides of my art, whether it's reggae or Afrobeat.
True.
Yes, how do you feel that Afrobeat now gain mainstream? As you as an Afrobeat artist, how do you feel that Afrobeat gain mainstream now? How do you feel about that?
It's good for everyone. I think it's uniting it's uniting people across the world. It's bringing us all together. The same way reggae music really blossomed. It blew up in the 80s and the 90s, and that brought together Africans and Caribbeans and African Americans. Everybody was feeling the vibes. It brought us together as a culture, as Black people. I think with Afrobeat going mainstream, it's happening all over again, bringing us together as people. African, Caribbean, African American, whole thing. So it's exactly what the doctor ordered. It's something that is a testament to what is running through our blood. Because one thing you can't deny is the reggae sound. You can't deny African sounds. You don't even have to know the music. Guys, I know you know this. Like, there are songs from Africa, there's songs from the Caribbean, you've never even heard the song. But once that beat hits, you feel no feeling.
Yeah, man.
Hey, look. All right, hey, Ajaeze's talking big talk now. All right. Okay, so I have to ask you a big question. All right. This one for the ladies in the room. So you have a big female fan base. We meet you at the Irama Awards, electrifying performance. Let me say that I was sitting in the crowd and I was like,
yes, man. Yeah, man.
Wow, yo, this man, yo, next king of dance. Yeah, Tef commit see it right here. You see me? So yo, I'll come and see you, and then we go to the after party and all them things, and we see the ladies on you, Dread. You ever see the girl them on you at over the Irama thing them? So I want to ask you how you manage all that attention and the music. How you manage? How you what's Ajaeze's secret to managing all of them things then?
I don't know. I don't think I manage them. I think they're managing me.
Jaja.
Big shout out to all my friends out there. I love you guys so much.
Sure.
So, Ajaeze, how do you feel if you like to collaborate? Do you see any artists out there you like to collaborate with?
Yeah, I'm open to many collaborations. I'm ready to collaborate with my guy Tef Kemet and my guy Tishaba. These are two, I've been watching you guys work, and I'm really excited to put something together with you guys. if you guys are ready to do that, that would make me really happy.
Don't know. We ready like Freddy.
Yeah, so that right now, I want to collaborate with people who have the fire, who have who are motivated to go to the next level. And I think that we can also have the talent. And I think that you guys' music is amazing, and I look for and think that you guys have the drive to make it happen. And I want to bring my drive, combine it with yours, and we make magic. So if I'm gonna say who I want to make music with right now, like fresh out of around my show, I would say Testament and Tisba.
Yes,
man. That's too much of an honor for me.
Yeah, man. Respect
to that, and the whole, the whole of them people, the whole Nigerian crew, big up from Lagos all the way to, Enugu. You see me? They know that. So, my next question to you is, what advice, because we are artists and we are people, that may have influence, they see us as a big influencer. So what advice you have for the youth them that look up to Ajaeze and say, you know what, I want to dance like Ajaeze, we want to sing like Ajaeze. What advice, you have for them little, maybe them 5, maybe them 8, 12, and them trying to do your moves. I have to say I was in the mirror. I was in the mirror trying one of your moves this morning. Yeah. But we have to say to the youth that want, they want to be like you. You see them trying for, what advice would you give them for real from the art, man?
I would say what inspires me is I want to be great. Like in life, I feel like we have to want and have this desire to be great at something. Like I feel like in life, if you're not striving to be great at least one thing, then what's the point? So the first step or advice I would give anyone is just, at least if you're gonna do something in life, strive to be great at least one thing. And that's what I do with my music and me as an entertainer, because I consider myself entertainer more.
Yes, I like that.
And musician.
Me
So,
too.
and so I love to study the great entertainers that came before me, and that goes from the areas of dance, that goes from the areas of musicians. I can start calling all sorts of names like Stella. I can look at Bob Marley and how he was so in connection with the universe, and people were able to feel that through his music. Michael Jackson, James Brown, on the dance, Bob Fosse, all these like great people that were in there. So I try to take small things from everyone and then I'll customize it into my own. And I spend a lot of time doing that. I think that's where I think I may have an edge on a lot of my peers and colleagues, is where the amount of time I spend on just trying to make sure that I'm putting a great product on stage, and also a great product into music. So that includes
you are doing a great
live band rehearsal, working out, singing while I'm running, and so that I'm not running out of breath.
I like, we actually share that in common, man. I like to hear somebody else do that. You know what I mean? That's a big thing for performers. A lot of performers don't know that.
That's why I tell performers too. When people ask me who I say like, I look at all the people that before me and I try and put them in one. Because when I see you perform, I say, look, that's like a James Brown, you know what I mean? And then like how you slide on the floor, I say, yeah, man, I like that, you know what I mean? Okay, this question gonna blow your mind right now. You ready for this question? This question gonna blow your mind. What's the first song you ever write?
Oh, God. The first song. First song I ever. This is good. So this would be me going back to like when I was like a pre-teenager, maybe 12 years old, like 13 years old. It was just one simple hook, if I can remember it correctly. It said, Palinina, Palinina, with you, Palinina. And that's, that's during that part where that infatuation and love is new to you. So all you know is like it's such a strong feeling whenever you experience like infatuation or love for the first time. So I think I was able to sing all right about that because it was a new thing and I was so drunk on love. So yeah.
True. All right. Well, I have a next question for you, Ajaeze. What would you think your proudest moment in all of this have been? Throughout all this from to right here to today as a timeline, what would you call your proudest moment in all of this?
I'd say my proudest moment was recently. I think so. You have different, depending on when you ask a person, they have different proud moments. If you ask me like a year ago or 2 years ago, it would be the first time I performed and people were singing along my music, and it was just one of those satisfying feelings that wow, I'm actually living it.
I can feel that.
So many people dream of that I dream of.
Yeah.
Then after you do that a few times, then you go to a performance. Now you're expecting for people to vibe with you and have a good time. So now, I would say the most proud moment in my career was the winning the award at Irama.
True.
Because now all the hard work and effort that I've been putting in for years, the ups and downs, the disrespect, people saying that they don't believe in you.
Talk to them.
That you thought believed in you.
What?
Spoiling your name behind the back, things like that.
The mind
all
go through it.
Full circle, and you have your peers in the music industry now coming together and say, yes, Ajaeze deserves an award and award me. Like I was so happy. I didn't, and I really took that moment inside. So I think to answer your question, as of today, the biggest moment, most proud moment of my career was winning the Aroma Award and performing in that stage.
Followed up with that question, how do you really feel when you are nominated and you end up winning? Tell me tell the people how you really feel inside. I want the people to know how you really feel.
When they call your name, they said when which Afrobeat and Dana Martin said Ajaeze. What hit you at that moment?
When I heard, when they said, and the winner is, have you ever been on like one of those in an amusement park and you get on one of those roller coaster rides and you drop and you feel that feeling?
Yeah.
Like a heavy and it just like room.
When it go all the way up to the top and then right before it about to drop, you just kind of take a deep breath and just, I know what you mean, man.
You know the feeling.
Yes, I.
And the winner is, and she opens the card, or it was a she.
Yeah. Dana Martin.
Open the card. I felt that butterflies. I was like, oh my God, is she gonna sing my name? She said, Ajaeze. I was like, oh.
What?
I didn't even know how to don't trip, don't fall.
Don't talk about that.
And when I took the award, all I started, I started to just reminisce back to, things that my dad told me, and like thinking about family things. I was planning to talk about, name all the people on my team, go through my management, MCC, my PR, which is TT, and my PR over North America, including, which is Green Halkwa, and start going down the list of thanking all my team, Oracle, my chief producer. But then I started talking about my dad.
Okay, you know what you do?
You know, I lost my highest thought. It was just amazing. It was amazing, and hopefully I get to experience that many more times.
Since you couldn't do the award, we give you the pleasure to do it right now.
Yeah, we want you to give a big shout out to
the whole team right now.
Take your time and
Take
name
it down
everybody
now.
again,
I want
man.
to give a big shout out to my manager who's been with me from the beginning. He has saved me from so many different situations. He believed in me when people and no one else was believing in me. MCC, he's my best friend, my brother. Thank you, MCC, for having my back through this industry that can be very, very weird at times and very, very tough. Shout out to my PR, TT, who's been with me since 2022. And she's opened so many doors for me, especially in Africa and Nigeria, and building our fan base to where it is. She's been through so much like disrespect and different things, trying to open these doors for our brand. And then I also want to give a huge shout out to my North American PR, Grace Halpwa, who have been with me. I've known Grace since like 2010 or something like that.
Wow.
And she's been working with so many high-profile artists, and for her to take on my project recently has been a tremendous blessing to me. She's standing on all the hard work that we've done to build a fan base in West Africa to create opportunities for me here with Aroma and several other organizations. So big shout out to Grace and my entire team. And I'd be remiss to now not talk to Oracle. Oracle's my chief producer. He produces all my beats. Big shout out to my guy, Oracle, who is an amazing musician. He knows my sound. He knows what I will do well on. He delivers every time. So big shout out to my team.
Give thanks. And we just wanted to give you the time to do that, man. And I mean, to be honest, you have a solid team because we get to speak to about, I want to say 2 of them people. MCC, big up yourself whenever you're there. Ambassador Grace. Big up yourself. We don't say a big thing I go on, say, yo, she moving. I see how that woman moved with you when we were there at the club and all of them things.
Yeah, man.
So we said, say, yo, she both her business. So yo, you have a solid team, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And I wanna really give thanks for you calling in and sharing a part of Ajaeze with people for them to really connect, because even I myself, here at the studio, we feel more connected with you to say, yo, you go through some badness on your name coming up, say I'm a brethren right here talking and go through things like that, same way, to say that when you jog, you sing your music. I myself do that same thing, to make sure we don't run out of breath, so you learn connections when you talk to people, and I feel like the world of reggae, and the world itself get a closer and a more connection with Ajaeze, and just we want them to keep following you because big things are going, the man big, next king of dance. What you want to say? Tap come and see it first.
Yes.
Yeah, so we're coming for it all. Let's do what we have to do to become legends, because it's our legacy on the line.
Okay, this question, where you would like to go perform right now? If you have an opportunity, to go on tour, what area you would like to go on tour on?
That's a good question. If I had to go for the tour, I would like to go to, I wouldn't mind like beautiful scenery. So I'm thinking on the islands of the Caribbean. I going there, even in Southern Africa, in the South African region, so beautiful sceneries and beaches. So once the work is finished, we'll have small enjoyment from there. I would even as well.
True, and the culture, yeah. True, man. There's some big things y'all pick out there, man. I like that. True. All right, so I have to ask the big question. You know, so my ladies on my back, they want to know if Ajaeze is single. You know, the ladies out there want to know if the Ajaeze is a single. You don't have to answer that question, but it come on my list, so I just have to ask it. We can move on if you don't want to answer that question. All right.
Once you reach a certain age, everybody has a situation on their hands. But just know that I love all of my fans. I mingle with my fans. I'm very personable with my fans, and I do this for them. So my life is dedicated to creating a legacy that they will enjoy.
Shout out to all the Ajaeze fans. Yes. See that.
As we closing off, if anything you'd like to say, we give you the flow. So when you feel like you want to say to the people, we give you the flow right now. And you close it off. We're going to let you close it off. So anything you want to say, big up anybody, Ajaeze, this is your time. The floor is your zone. The people are on the red carpet like Arama.
Reporting 91.5 FM on the World Reggae Show with my guys. Test Kenneth and my Samba.
Ziggy Sam.
So make sure you keep it locked. And we're coming very hard for you very soon. If you have a dream in life, make sure that you attack it. It's yours. You only have one life to live. There's no time to wait.
That's right.
So be intentional about life. Love people who love you.
Amen.
And send positive vibes into the world.
True.
I give it out.
Yes, I bless up yourself, Ajaeze.
Yes.
Thank you for calling in. We appreciate you. We'll be seeing working in the future, right? All right, that was one love.
Okay, my people.
Yeah.
One love.
Bless up.
Bless up. Yes, that was our Ajaeze interview done. Stay tuned for DJ Force. Ivy Vibe is up next, and we get about 2 more minutes, so we just leave you there say with our Ajaeze.
This is one of my favorite one, man. That's what it's when the man saying he can hear himself on reggae. People say, yo, we feel it, man. It's a good interview, man.
Yes, I. We out of here. World of Reggae shit's out.
Food day.
Remember, hold on. Remember 2024 ever.